right, Devin. Welcome to the One Podcast who eventually rule them all. Episode number 207. Disclaimer, we are not going to go and buy Greenland. I am the Beast Snow for this episode that will let all my friends down at least once per day. Joined today by Jordi, who will do your taxes. Jake, he'll probably fix your computer. Cody is going to deliver you a pizza. And Devin, he's just good at everything. We're all back today. We're going to give you a great episode because Devin, he's going to leave it all behind and give you the news that you can use for the past week.
Can't see California without Jacob's eyes.
We're going to hit the gym in Jake's Power Hour, see what kind of video games he's been playing this week.
Yeah,
I heard Contractville. He's been deep into that.
I haven't been, but
okay. I have a new game.
Crazy.
I will sneakily tell you about, I guess, and then we're gonna hit the Shadow Realm. See what the Shadow knows this week. I have no idea what he knows this week. It's a mystery, so I guess we'll figure it all out together.
kind of like evolution.
Dang. That's crazy. Jake is a big Ric Flair guy, if you didn't know. And we're gonna talk some wrestling. We're gonna go over Wrestle Kingdom 19. We picked that. Didn't make it into the episode because time constraints and all that. But we'll go over that. We'll talk about our thoughts on the first Raw on Netflix. Was it a thumbs up or was it a thumbs down?
I have opinions.
I bet you do.
That was another Evolution kind of reference there, dude, if you got that.
Sure was.
And then Jordi is back with us once again. He's going to put away the taxes, and he's going to tell us what we got wrong throughout the whole episode. Set us straight, Will we beat him this time? Guess fate.
I think so.
Guess fate knows. Before we
The
get into all
fates
that,
decide.
before we get into all that, we can't stop here because it's not backcountry, but let's play Do You Knowuh TOPTERTA, because I'm going to ask you guys this question. You get to know each other a little bit better, get warmed up for the episode. If that's okay.
Absolutely.
All right. We're going to have a little discussion, argument. Just have a little fun, if that's all right. All right. Thanks.
No, it's not. You asked too many times.
All right. The question for this week is...
the answer.
I got this from my good buddy, Travis Kelsey. Shout out. The question for this week is, what is the best flavor of Pop Tart?
No, it's easy. It's cherry.
No.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's probably a basic answer now, but I think s'mores.
No.
Disagree too.
No.
Just no. All right. Hey, welcome to TOPTERTA, where your opinions are wrong.
Well,
Opinions
this
can be wrong, for
isn't
sure.
this isn't an opinion question. This has a factual answer.
Okay. Fair. Can't wait till you say unfrosted strawberry.
Ew.
Well, go on, Jordi.
Go on, Devin.
Brown sugar cinnamon,
No,
Wrong.
that's also wrong.
but warm.
Well, obviously. Come on.
It's a good contender, but also wrong.
It's not even top 5 for me.
I don't eat many Pop Tarts.
It's been a long time.
Big guy. I'm so rich. I don't eat Pop Tarts anymore.
I can't be big and strong like Beast Snow.
He's like Taylor Swift. He just makes his own.
Hot Fudge Sundae.
Jesus
Hot Fudge Sundae
Christ.
is good.
Do this podcast with simpletons. It's wild berry.
No, it's not.
Do they?
Blind
Hold on. Do they still make wild berry?
They do.
I don't know. I haven't had a Pop-Tart in years.
Oh, I mean, me neither. That's like... I was trying to think of all the flavors they had when I worked at...
Jordi, that answer is almost as basic as spicy nacho being your favorite Dorito.
But nobody's
Bringing
favorite
that
Dorito
up
spicy.
was even more basic than that.
What was that?
I said bringing that up was even more basic than that.
Damn, but what's your favorite Dorito?
Yeah, Jordi, what's your favorite Dorito?
Spicy nacho.
Cool.
sweet and spicy chili for sure.
Yeah, spicy sweet chili is pretty fucking good.
What's the opposite of a shout out?
Quiet down.
Yeah.
Quiet down to my cousin Johnny. Have several seats.
I will never forget that. Do you remember that, Devin?
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right.
As soon as you said it.
So what's
You'll kill yourself.
what's the third best flavor then? Because we already got top two.
What are the top two?
Sweet
Brown
spicy
sugar,
chili
cinnamon.
and
Doritos.
Cool Ranch, of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Doritos?
Cool Ranch isn't even top 3 for me.
Well,
Bruh.
Not
nobody
even
likes
top
you.
5.
What?
Just kidding. You're not getting me that easy.
Oh man, I don't know. What is the third one? Is it the Flamin' Hot Limon?
Is it? Mm.
I mean, I like the chili.
What about that Buffalo Ranch one? Is that one all right?
Buffalo Ranch one is pretty okay.
I had a bag of it,
I
blazing
did
Buffalo
not like
Ranch,
the
right?
Buffalo Ranch.
I
know
didn't like it either. It wasn't
I-
very flavorful at all.
I know it's not the barbecue one.
Tangy barbecue.
The
Forgot that was
hot
a thing.
mustard was kind of.
Hot mustard, very good.
I do like
think
the hot mustard Dorito.
that needs to
Can't
be a
lie.
regular.
Don't
Needs
know
to be
that
a
I've ever
regular.
had one, actually.
Hot
I'll be
mustard
honest.
was good.
The only Dorito I get is sweet and spicy chili.
It's the only one
It's
you
good.
need.
I'm trying to think of what all are there. They don't have many Dorito flavors, do they?
No.
Like
Not-
on
nacho
regular
cheese.
rotation. Nah, that's not. No, not top. What about taco? I don't. It's not taco.
Didn't they
Not
have
even
like
close.
a tropical heat one at some point?
Dude, the mango.
They had the
hot
mango, mango habanero, right?
Yeah.
that one was.
Never had that one.
That was good too. I wouldn't put it above the mustard, but I did like it.
All right. Well, that's something for you guys to continue on your own because we're gonna hit the news. Devin.
All right. As
Bleed
this
it- bleed
episode
it out.
creeps closer and digging deeper just to throw it away, which is what we're doing as we creep closer to Jake's weight in this episode.
Pretty far away, but you're getting there.
Come on, we're
No,
only
we're
like a
not.
couple pounds.
Yeah.
Couple hundred, sure.
Oh my
We're in the
god.
low 200s.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Boyz.
Are you ready?
You should cosplay as Beast.
You should.
You look exactly like Beast from the movies.
Kelsey Grammer one even.
I appreciate it.
Kelsey Grammer. I need.
It's my favorite beast.
I want context, like deeply.
What do you mean? He was the beast.
Kelsey Grammer?
You
Do you know who Kelsey?
Frasier?
Yeah.
We are not. We already got something wrong.
Kelsey Grammer.
Jordi.
Oh, never mind. That's a job for Jordi.
It doesn't count if it's animated. Speaking of animated, the Royal Rumble in 2026 taking place in Saudi Arabia.
What a segue.
That's what I do. King of
How do we-
segways.
How do we feel about that?
Speaking of segways, guy who invented segways died riding one.
He deserves it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Right
I
off
mean,
the cliff.
I think it's dumb. Hated to go right off a cliff. I think it's very dumb.
I have no problem with them having shows anywhere. Like, honestly, I don't. If the reason that I have a problem with it with the Royal Rumble specifically being in Saudi is their crowd fucking sucks. Their crowd is awful. They don't pop
Even
at all.
even so, I don't know. They're paying a lot of money. They're sponsoring, but in Saudi Arabia, I don't think they're going to be like any surprises.
No, they're not gonna pay somebody to fly all the way out to fucking Saudi.
Which sucks. You know, just as a thought for me.
The women are gonna have to be fucking wearing all that clothing. Like
Power Rangers.
they're gonna fucking blow up 5 minutes into their time.
Yeah. That's what I do, and I'm don't wear much. Yeah, no, not a big fan, but hey, man, it's the Rumble, and I'll like it. And at least we'll have the last one ever in the United States in Indianapolis.
It's true. We'll be there. All of us.
Speaking of, I'm going to get into some Marvel Rivals news so we can discuss. Marvel Rivals Season 1 going to be called Eternal Night Falls. Dracula's going to be a big bad. I think it's hilarious that Doctor Strange has disappeared, but you can still play as Doctor Strange. I wish they would have taken him out for a couple months. That would have been hilarious too. It would have been great. Anyway, it starts January 10th. Going to be 2 new heroes at launch: Mr. Fantastic and Gunnar Sue Storm. You're going to get 2 heroes. You're going to get 2 heroes mid-season. There's going to be a new map, Sanctum Sanctorum, a couple new modes. I think we'll get into as well. A bunch of balance changes. I'm just going to touch on Hela and Hawkeye losing some strength, to 20% seasonal boost, going down to 15. Stuff like that. Storm getting some buffs, Wolverine getting some buffs, Cloak and Dagger everybody's getting some changes.
Storm almost got a complete rework because her projectiles are moving faster, everything else is moving faster, her recharge rates are faster.
Still no crit damage though.
No, but I think that's okay if you can actually shoot people.
Yeah, is her movement speed faster though?
No, her movement speed did get
Did
movement speed in the wind did go up.
Oh, while you're in your hurricane, yeah.
No, in her wind, in her wind, the one that boosts speed anyway, that went up.
Oh, okay, sorry, yeah.
If you want to know, for sure, you can just go to the Marvel Rivals website and look more in detail. It's really a lot. Every character got changes. Really too much to go into, but I think it's pretty good. Pretty happy with it. The Season 1 Battle Pass is going to be priced at 990 lattice. I think that's $10.
It is.
Depending on, could be cheaper depending on how many gold you have or how many lattice you have left from this season. If you complete it, you'll get another 600 lattice and 600 units. It's going to come with 10 costumes in total. Van Helsing, Hugh Jackman Wolverine is one of them. Magneto from the House of M is in it.
Yep.
Some steampunk, and Sue Storm has herself a Malice outfit.
Man,
Those
maker outfit.
are the Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm outfits are separate from the Battle Pass.
Oh, are they?
Yep.
It's their evil forms. And there's going to be a new Celestial rank coming to Marvels. And it's not even the top rank. They're dipping it in between Diamond, I think, and whatever's after Diamond.
Grandmaster or Platinum or whatever it is.
I think it's Grandmaster.
Yeah,
I think Celestial's right below Grandmaster.
It's in between those, which is hilarious, but I guess if you need another rank, sure. So yeah. So Stellar Blade was very successful, right? We all loved it. And due to that success, the developer gave their staff, every one of them, PS5 Pro and a $3,400 bonus.
Yeah, I do like that.
More than the Hornets can do.
Yeah, this is crazy because Grand Theft Auto 6 is projected to make $3 billion in its first year.
How much?
$3 billion.
Jesus.
I really hope the game even lives up to half of its hype.
It doesn't matter if it's going to or not because people are still going to buy the shit out of it because just because of what it is.
You're not wrong.
It reminds me a lot of early Overwatch, which is a good thing. That's a
Grand Theft Auto does?
I thought you said Marvel Rivals was expected to make that much.
Oh no, that would be insane.
Oh, very confused. What? Okay.
Imagine making $3 billion.
$3 billion is a crazy number for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but speaking of that much money, D&D is getting a $7,000 pinball machine. It's going to include voices from many celebrities. Too many to name, in fact, so I'm going to leave it with the Critical Role cast will be on there.
Yeah.
As well as Gerard Way.
Huh.
Okay.
Lending their voices to a D&D pinball machine.
Hell yeah.
What odd choice to make a pinball machine. Do people buy those?
They must. They must.
I know there's a store around us. I don't know if they still do it, but last time that I went, the top half of their store was all pinball machines, and they had like weekly tournaments and everything. Yeah, it was crazy.
Pinball
Oh, that
machines making a comeback, and we're too old and don't know about it.
Well, I just thought about it. My favorite bar here in town is called Double Dragon Arcade. It's a barcade, and they have a shit ton of pinball machines, and they're always popping. So I guess,
No shit.
yeah.
I haven't played a pinball machine in a long time.
I haven't played a pinball machine since before COVID, but that's because I haven't been to Double Dragon because it closed down. But it's opening back up, and pinball machines are going to be there. So
I still have 3D Space Cadet downloaded on my computer.
Hell yeah!
Is that the one that just came on the computer?
Yes.
Yeah, the one that used to come on like Windows 7 or something.
Yeah, no, like Windows, early Windows. Yeah, no, I used to play the shit out of that. That's actually probably the last pinball game I've ever played.
Same.
Anyway, those of us who love anime, which is every single one of us now.
Jacob.
all of us.
Oh, forgot about you. Never
You
mind.
normally
All
do.
but one of us. All but one of us like anime here. An anime based on Ghost of Tsushima Legends is coming to Crunchyroll in 2027.
Ooh.
Now, if you don't remember, Legends was the multiplayer, the more supernatural stuff. So it's probably going to deal with a lot of Oni and things like that. Excited for it. Hope a good studio gets it, does well with it. Crunchyroll manga is coming in 2025 as a premium add-on to the standalone app, which kind of confused me because I have the Crunchyroll manga app, but it doesn't have like known manga on there. So I'm guessing this just means like they're going to start licensing out, getting licenses, stuff like that to be able to let you read other stuff. Horizon Zero Dawn is being made into a major motion picture by Columbia Pictures.
Saw that coming.
And not only is Horizon Zero Dawn being made into a movie, but so is Helldivers, and it's being made by Sony.
Did not see that coming.
Did not see that coming at all.
Yeah, I think there's been some Horizon Zero Dawn chatter for a while.
You know what I else didn't see coming?
Me.
The hatred for Ellie this season.
What?
Ellie.
So I saw something today that made me go like, "Oh, that guy he wants to fuck children."
Ellie. Who's Ellie?
The Last of Us?
What do you mean, Joel?
Oh,
Joel's not daughter?
oh, I knew she was gonna get hate.
She doesn't look like her.
She doesn't look like her, and she's not like stereotypically pretty.
Yeah, what I saw was, oh my god, the downfall. Like, she's already been Ellie, okay? Like, she's already been Ellie. But I saw a post today that was like, she's not hot enough to be Ellie. And I was like, brother, she is a child. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, you can't keep those thoughts to yourself, buddy.
Well,
Yeah.
the actress that plays her is of age. I think.
That doesn't matter.
Either way.
That doesn't matter. Ellie's not.
Ellie
She's
is not.
portraying a child.
Yeah.
That's like watching Euphoria and saying, damn, Sydney Sweeney's hot. It's not right.
Yeah, not right.
You hear that? You hear that, everybody?
Yeah.
I agree.
Everybody.
You're
I
all
agree.
freaks. Creeps.
She's hot.
Oh my god,
Huh?
Siri's not even ugly. Siri.
I said I don't think she's hot. Yeah, I agree.
Sure. Speaking of all of that, to tie all of that back together, Smite 2 is going free to play on January 14th. Never met a single person that's ever played Smite, but some
You've
of us like to try
literally met
games
me.
out. You played Smite?
Yeah.
Must have sucked. You never said a word about it.
Damn.
Not very good at it, so
It was a different time.
yeah, you didn't hang out with me then.
That was
Sorry, were you too busy?
well,
No.
it was a different group of people.
Oh, it was your other friend group,
Nope.
like Frank and Alicia from down the street.
No, not them.
But speaking of appreciation and showing up to everything Jake's ever done with impunity and love in my heart, Monday Night Raw is currently Netflix's #1 show.
Good for them.
As of the day we record this, January 8th, the Wednesday. Better news than that. But we're all really happy that Raw's Netflix #1 show. We're big wrestling guys here, every one of us. We love it. We live it. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Jordy's muted, so he's not going to say anything. We all love John Cena.
Now wait a goddamn minute.
And another Monster Hunter Wilds beta is coming February 6th through the 9th. So if you missed the first one, let's run that back. Great beta. It was very fun. We all loved it. We had a good time.
It was all right.
Brother, you liked it. Don't act like. Look at that smirk. Oh, cheesy grin. He has a certain grin on his face. Yeah, loved it though. Hey, anyway, Call of Duty's budget's around $700 million a game. That's kind of crazy. I saw a bunch of streamers. What's the ugly guy with the red hair? His name?
Oh my god.
Queso?
Scump.
No, Scump. That was it. Yeah, Scump. Speaking of Queso, I'm gonna get back to Scump in a second. I was watching Tim Tatman play Marvel Rivals today, right? His chat was blowing him up, talking about he looks like Queso and asking him if he was hungry. Anyway, yeah. So Scump was talking. I just happened to see it on Twitter today. He was talking about how awful this year's Call of Duty is and how he just can't play it. And I was watching another guy. It was like he was streaming the game, but he would like keep getting killed and rage quitting. And then like he went back to home screen. He was like, "This is the worst game I've ever played. I just can't fucking do it. I only do this because like I'm a streamer and I get paid to do it." Yeah. Anyway, so that's funny. Couldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? Only one Pokemon news this week. The Pokemon Center is branding 2025 the year of Eevee. So if you're into Eevee, Prismatic Evolution's coming out soon, by the way. A lot of stores are getting geared up for another Pokemon boom for some reason.
Because
I don't know if some
resellers are fucking being bastards.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading, but I was not aware of this.
Yeah, I've seen a couple stores post online that they're not doing a surging, whatever it is,
Prismatic Evolutions.
they're not doing a Prismatic Evolution launch, and they're not going to carry it.
Damn.
Because people are acting like fucking children and don't know how to be a normal person.
Wish I could
Hey,
say
man.
impressed.
You win some, you lose some. Anyway, that's it for me.
That's it.
It's been a wonderful time.
That's all you got?
Loved y'all. Just like
Loved.
I tell my girlfriend, I can't give you any more.
Well, he loved us, so that's good.
Wait, hold up. That's it.
Is it not?
Okay, sure, man. Magnus Archives have an RPG coming out.
Ooh.
You guys
Oh,
into
is that finally coming? Tabletop? Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a different one.
Oh, I remember reading about the tabletop. We talked about on here a little
Tabletop
bit.
one, yes, is the Magnus Protocol, but this one's from the Magnus Archives. So
I've not seen this.
yeah, you can go back it if you want. If not, whatever.
But you should.
I'll back it. I'll back it for sure.
Speaking of backing it up, it's Jake's Power Hour. What has he been playing this week?
Is I haven't been playing a whole lot.
Oh my god, tell us how you've been doing.
Huh?
You been getting by? You feeling good?
I'm doing okay, yeah.
How's life?
Not great, but it is what it is.
No, that's perfect.
No, I've just been playing Rivals. That's whenever I have free time, I've just been jumping on that.
How are you doing? How'd your last game go?
Last game, was great. Got to play by myself. Didn't play with any friends.
That's crazy to say.
So, went 16-4 with Punisher. Did pretty good. Yeah, it was a pretty fun time. Good time. Been playing, like I said, been playing Rivals. Me and Snow ranked up to Bronze 2 by ourselves the other day.
Must be nice.
It was nice. And then, we lost that, so we're back to Bronze 3. Well, I'm
Who is
back to
we?
Bronze 3.
Who is we?
I'm gonna say Snow's almost in gold now.
I'm silver
Yeah,
3.
Snow's about to be Grandmaster, like I said he would be when he played alone. Devin, I'm sure, is probably already top 500, one above all. So that's good. Yeah, I mean, just been playing Rivals. It's been fun. Ready for the new season to drop in a couple days, or today, as of this uploading. Go ahead and goon out to the new Sue Storm skin. Can't wait to play with one hand.
Why is
Can't wait
that?
to beat our meat together.
Oh, okay. I've been playing a new game.
Oh my god, here it is.
I started Assassin's Creed Mirage.
I saw you playing that.
It's definitely not Valhalla, Cody. It's back to like the traditional, Assassin's Creed stuff. You go around hunting down the Order. If this one's set in Iraq. So I mean, there's nothing really. It's just an Assassin's Creed game, just set in Iraq. I'm not sure if they had this in past games, but there's like a thing where you click a button and you pick 2 to 4 targets and then you instantly assassinate them, going through like a motion thing.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a new thing with this, and I remember seeing people either really happy that was a thing or they hated it.
I mean, it's part of the game, so I enjoy it. It's fine. There's a new like investigation thing. I don't remember seeing this before, but I could be wrong. Where there's like a, I don't know, like a board or something, and it'll tell you like all your objectives and stuff you need to go find and assassinate people. So that's pretty fun. Skill points are back. Skill tree. Basic skill tree, which is nice. I do like that. Yeah, typical Assassin's Creed game. Give it a 7 so far. Really enjoying the Baghdad scenery and the surrounding area, so it's pretty fun, enjoyable.
Yeah.
You should play Metal Gear Solid 5.
I don't think I will.
I'm just saying you should.
I appreciate your feedback.
You want to borrow it?
I'd rather not.
I'll let you.
Is that Phantom Pain?
It is.
I think it's on Game Pass. It could be. I don't know.
Oh, you should check it out.
I did check it out, and I checked right out.
I think you'd love it. Honestly.
Probably not.
No, I think you would. You need to
Cody's
give
got
it
a
a
new
shot.
game.
You should give it a try. You should try it. You should stream yourself trying.
You want me to stream it?
That'd be cool. I think that'd be really cool, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Sure.
Okay. I won't, but Cody's got a new game.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Well, sort of. I more hopped back into Marvel Strike Force because technically because Jacob did, but Devin's been on it forever about
Crazy.
all of us playing. So.
Ain't never put his phone down.
Right.
That's literally what.
See, it's right there in your hands. Anyway,
Nice. Recipe.
it's not too much different from when I last played, except that most of the characters that I had are no longer useful. I spent a lot of resources when I was originally playing to level up the Guardians, and now the Guardians are basically not usable, so that's fun. But it's been fun. They've added a lot of new stuff. When I stopped playing, there was no Crucible, there was no Battle World, although that's not in there right now. But I didn't really do much of the Dark Dimension stuff. I think maybe Dark Dimension 2 was the only one that was around when I was playing last. So it's been a minute. But yeah, I've been able to do all that kind of stuff. It is definitely still a grind. They're friendly to new players because they do give them a decent amount of resources, but like it's also very easy to fuck up. And if you don't use your resources correctly, by the time you get to the level that like Devin is, you're gonna have a hard time. And you know, it is one of those games that is whale friendly more than free to play friendly. Like they'll come out with new characters that you kind of need to do these raids and other daily stuff, and you can eventually grind out and get the characters, but it's much easier to just pay us $40 right now and you'll get the character right now.
They stay trying to get me to bump up to level whatever the fuck it's at. The next level, 40, 50, I think it is.
Time heist or whatever.
Yeah.
Which the time heist, I was looking into it. It is a pretty good deal. I mean, you get a lot, like, of their...
What level are you?
I'm 80 right now.
Yeah, but it doesn't take you all the way to 100.
No, because I think that's the thing. I think you have to buy each step.
Yeah.
I think you have to buy 50, then you'd have to buy 75, then you'd have to buy...
It's 50, 65, then 80, then like 90, then 96, 97, 98, and then 99 and 100.
Yeah,
I wouldn't worry about that unless you really want the stuff in it because you level up pretty fast.
Yeah. I would say, depending on the price, going from the 50 to 65 wouldn't be terrible because I believe the 65 one gives you a couple decent teams. And they max level them out for that level for you, which is good because that does save a lot of resources. But I mean, if you have fun playing the game and would rather just grind it out, just grind it out. It's not a big deal. It's just going to take you a little bit longer than somebody that pays money, and that's fine. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy to be back into it. I definitely am making sure that every day now I'm like, all right, got to make sure to do my dailies, got to do the raid, got to do the Crucible when it's there, do all this stuff. So it's fun. Go play it if you want, or don't.
Yeah, play it. Play.
I would say it's probably still only about a 3.5 out of 5, just because it is so like whale oriented. Every time you click on something, it's like, yeah, but would you rather spend $20 to do this instead? Like, no, I would like to just play the game, actually. Yeah, but you could spend this $20 and do it this way. So that gets a little annoying. But outside of that, they're trying to do a bunch of new events and stuff like that. It's been fun. I think there's something like 300 characters in it now.
There are a lot. I don't think there are that many, but there could be. I don't count.
All right. I bet Jordi's got a game for us.
Don't put any money on that.
Oh man, guess not.
Wait,
No, I'm dry this week. I haven't been
Dang.
playing anything.
Dried up.
dry bone.
Do you like dry bones?
All right, I guess we'll
Wow.
wait till next week.
That's crazy.
You don't like the Mario character dry bones?
Oh,
All
I
right.
see.
So the Mario thing, we're gonna go down a tube, hit the Shadow Realm, see what the Shadow knows this week.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows.
So, I'm gonna do one of the things that Snow mentions often. I will be talking about Slay the Spire, the board game,
Bum, bum, bum.
because I haven't got a chance to talk to you about it yet. Listen, if you guys have listened to this podcast at all, and you four here know about it, I have gotten at least one of you hopefully addicted to the game now. But Slay the Spire, the original game, is fucking amazing. The board game, just as fucking good, if not even slightly better, just because of like the changes that it makes to it. So, For the most part, everything still works exactly the same, just the numbers are changed. Each character still has the same exact starting deck. They have the same exact relics. They work the same exact way that they do in the game. But like how you fight monsters and go through all of that is different now. Because in this, and the board game, it's a competitive thing. Or a cooperative thing where you are working with whoever you're with to take down the spire cooperatively. But all of the enemies you're fighting at the same time. And how enemy encounters work is you put out however many enemies per player, and then if they're ones that summon minions, then you also put those minions in that player's row. But then you can attack or block or do however you want to do. Still get relics. There's still a shop. You still get gold. Like everything about it is almost exactly the same as the game itself. They just updated it to being in a board game form. And it's pretty cool because they even do unlocks. Like there are certain cards and stuff like that they don't want you to do until you've reached a certain point. Act 4 is still completely like, don't play that until you know what you're doing and have already beaten these things, which is cool. Like, I don't know. It makes me want to play all of these types of adaptations for board games because they also have a Dead Cells board game, and I want to try that out now. One of the best board games adaptations that I think I've ever played as far as, games turned into board games. Usually they're not all that great. 10 out of 10. It could not be better. So yeah, it's fairly expensive board game. It's usually about $100-$130, and it also is out of print. Not out of print, but it's out of stock usually. But if you can get your hands on it, I definitely would.
Perfect board game. Wow.
Yep. We got our ass beat at the Act 1 boss, and I still like, all right, let's run it again.
I want to play that.
Bring it over.
I will.
All right.
All right, we're waiting on you, Cody.
Come on. Bring us pizza too.
I can't do that.
Bring me some dark berry Dr. Pepper.
And a pizza.
Yes.
Anybody
Devin, are you
else?
hungry?
I don't have-
Brother.
I don't have a new show that I'm watching, but I continued watching a show that I have been like watching intermittently. Shameless. Went back to that.
Good show.
I'm almost done with season 4. So where I'm at in it, Fiona is fucking up a lot.
Always.
This is the season that Liam gets into the coke.
Cocaine.
Yep.
Yep.
This is the season Liam gets into the coke, and Lip's trying to do everything to keep everything going good, and Fiona's just fucking up. I'm trying to think what else. Frank's about to die.
Frank's always about to die.
Yeah.
Love
Well,
Frank.
this
One of
season-
those, like cancerous human beings that's always on the verge of death. But
Yeah.
he'll never dip his toe in.
Yeah, kind of like me.
Damn.
But no, where I'm at, they just got Shelly. Is that her name?
Old girl's mom.
Yeah, Karen's mom.
Yeah.
So Shelly and Frank's other daughter, the blonde chick, got him a surgery for a underground surgery for liver.
Yeah, liver
And then
transplant.
it turns out that he was actually got his kidney taken away.
Yeah.
That popped me. That was funny. And then he was about to die, and then they were like, all right, well, he's moved to the top of the transplant list, because of course he did. And now that he's in surgery for his liver. So I'm assuming he's going to survive. I will say...
Luckiest piece of shit ever.
Ain't he? So I will
love
say...
Frank.
I will say one of the things that popped me was what's that? What the fuck's that chick's name? What the fuck? Mickey's sister. What's her name?
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Dang.
I know who you're talking about though.
Yeah.
Lip's girlfriend.
Yeah, his love interest for right now, or
Uh-huh.
not love interest, whatever. So she's getting beat up by the black dude right now, and so she's fucking lit behind his back because of course she is. And he went to go meet him at the school, and he was going to beat Lip up. So Lip was like, "Fuck this," and starts running away. And fucking the cops come in and it's like, "Do you go to school here?" And Lip's like, No, he doesn't. And he was trying to sell me crack. And he started chasing me, and I was like, "God damn it!" It's funny. It's a funny show, and it's a good show. I like it. Good show. I see why everybody loves it so much.
Yeah, that's good.
Where's it on?
It's on Netflix.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Have you ever seen it, Snow?
I have not.
Really? You should watch it. I think you'd like it.
Has the whole cast of Dragon Ball Evolution in it.
It sure does.
I did like that movie a lot.
I bet you did. Jimmy Steve is Goku.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Fiona was what, Bulma, right?
Yep, she sure was.
Big fan. Big fan of that show. Not a big fan of Dragon Ball Evolution.
No, possibly worst movie of all time.
It was bad. It was bad.
Torture.
It's like when Tanahashi saw Shota Umino wrestle.
Damn, it was that bad.
Dang.
It was that bad.
Dang, you just want to talk some wrestling or something?
Unless anybody else has something else they want to talk about, something else they've watched.
No.
It's all you, buddy.
You guys want to talk about Nosferatu again?
Bro, when she spit on herself,
So speaking of Netflix,
why
Raw
she do that?
debuted on Netflix January 6th. Big day for Hulk Hogan. First,
Brother,
we
that
had
was the most beautiful thing.
The Rock, the final boss, came out to open the show. Big Pop didn't know he would show up or be the first out. We had 4 matches in 3 hours.
Yep.
Yep.
Almost
We
like
sure did.
Almost like a PLE, right?
Basically.
Let's see. We had Rhea versus Liv for the women's title. Rhea did win.
Devin's boy came out afterwards.
Is this the end of Rhea and Liv?
God, I hope so.
Yes.
It kind of seems like they're abruptly starting some stories over, so I'm hopeful that this is the end of that.
Speaking of abrupt, Roman.
But
versus
before,
Solo.
just to not leave the Judgment Day stuff, Finn Balor and Damian Priest are wrestling next week.
Of course they are.
No. Yeah. Speaking of abrupt endings, Solo and Roman happened for the Ula Fala.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was a good match.
Yeah, that's fine.
Roman did pick up the win. He is now
Of course.
the only tribal chief. I feel like this is the end
I
of
hope
Solo
so.
and Roman. I think Roman's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
do his
definitely
thing.
wrong.
Solo's probably gonna deal with the Bloodline 2.0 stuff. What
Sounds
else?
right.
Who else did we have wrestling other than Punk and Seth?
We had one more match. What was it?
Drew and Jay.
Drew and Jay.
Okay.
Just tag match.
All right.
Drew and Jay was. I really don't remember it. All I remember is Drew won with a roll up, a crucifix.
Jay won with a roll up.
The
What did
roll
I
up.
say?
Speaking of roll
Drew.
up,
Yeah.
Travis Scott came out with Jay.
Oh yeah.
Smoking a Jay.
He sure did.
They're glad that Jay didn't take a puff.
Yeah, Jay didn't take a puff, but fucking Rocky got in the car after taking a big old shot of his Terramana and drove off.
The Rock does what he wants.
He does.
Did he really?
Yeah. Yes.
That's fucking funny.
He was walking, took a big old chug, and then got right in his car and drove away.
Hey, Dwayne. Seth versus Punk was the main event. Super good match.
Deserved. Good match. Best match of the night for sure. Not hard to do when there's only 4 matches, but hey ho.
Only 4?
Yes.
So overall, I was kind of disappointed.
I'm same, man. Same.
They hyped this thing up so much.
You know what I wasn't disappointed in?
What?
The booze for Hogan.
Oh, this is the best. That shit was so good. That was beautiful. That was probably one of the most beautiful things I've seen in professional wrestling.
That's hilarious, especially because he was like, whatever, you guys give me the power, like you've been my best friends or whatever.
He started naming off like fucking Macho Man and Andre, and they were like, boo.
Yeah, brother. Well, I mean, when you come out as just a kind of guy he is, that's what happens.
So I've heard some rumors, and I want to know what you guys think of these rumors and if they were true. So two of the rumors were, one was that Liv and Rhea was supposed to go on all the way until fucking Mania, and they decided to end it abruptly. And then the other one was that Seth and Punk was supposed to go on until Mania, and didn't happen. What do you guys think of those?
I'm sure Seth and Punk was supposed to go until Mania, and I'm not sure that it still won't. Like, we have to wait and see.
I think we'll need a championship for it to happen, but I agree.
Yeah,
I think is possible. The Elimination Chamber's coming.
Like after their match that their feud was over. It didn't at all feel over.
It felt over to me because it was clean. Like, what does Seth have? What can Seth say now? And what does Punk gain from doing it again?
I mean,
Punk has
we
nothing.
can say that about a lot of things.
I'm not gonna pretend I know how to answer that, but after all the shit talking that took place and how aggressively they fought each other,
Yeah,
it did not feel like an end to a story.
I mean, look, you go, Seth turns heel, he just attacks Punk in the chamber. Like, what do you mean? And then they just go to Mania. Like, that's it.
it's possible. And then the other two things that were rumored was because Rock and Cena took too long in their promos, which I don't think Cena took too long at all. He was out there for 10 minutes. Like,
that was
Cena's the GOAT. And they also don't have time constraints on Netflix anymore, so I don't understand like where.
But they have time constraints for the building, though.
Sure,
but that's usually midnight, so I don't really know how it works.
But one of the rumor is that it was supposed to be Mysterio and Penta versus New Day and what's his nuts.
Oh, I saw that. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know the validity of that, but I think it would have made a lot of sense to have Penta debut on Netflix.
The only reason I think it's real or true is because that match was scheduled to happen, and then they got taken off the card.
I didn't know it was scheduled. It was actually scheduled to happen.
There's Rey Mysterio and a mystery partner.
Oh, it was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? I do vaguely remember seeing that now.
Yeah, so I think that's for sure something that was nixed.
Maybe Rey
for whatever reason. Either Rey got hurt or they just didn't want to
because Raw only went 3 hours and it was supposed to be 3.5 too.
Yeah. Either Rey got hurt or they genuinely just thought that like Rock and Cena and Hogan and Taker would overshadow Penta's debut.
I mean, maybe,
but like
I would have done it anyway.
I would have done it anyway. Yeah, this is the biggest Raw of the year. Like this biggest Raw of the past. This is bigger than the Raw after Mania to me.
I mean,
this is a new era, the Netflix era.
Yeah, but the Netflix Raw after Mania, come on.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. And then the last rumor that I have was that Taker coming out took the shine off of Becky's return, and she was supposed to return that night instead of Taker coming out.
I don't believe that for a second.
I don't think that one.
Why would she not? No. If she's coming back, which I did read today, she signed a new contract, but it's gonna be at the Rumble. Why would you do it before the Rumble? Like the pop comes from the Rumble.
Unless they were
Like-
setting up Rhea versus Becky at the Rumble. Unless that's what
I don't think they're doing that because
No, I don't think so either.
they teased Rhea and Io already.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
I think Io is going to win the women's Raw.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. So
The other three I think are plausible, but
yeah, I don't think the Becky one is.
No.
good for me.
Becky one I think is the most fabricated.
Yeah. Overall, I was disappointed, but like the production and like the graphics and like all the visual stuff, A+ to me.
Yeah. I think it did look very nice. I did not like touch on it real quick. Did not like that Cody Rhodes was in the crowd. I don't like when wrestlers in your company you put them in the crowd. Like we know Bianca, like all those people are backstage anyway. Like you guys usually travel together, whether you're on Raw or SmackDown or not. There's really no brand split. Like that's not an actual thing. They say it is, but it's not because people are on both shows. Like Cody Rhodes is going back and forth, or I mean Cody is, but I meant to say Kevin Owens, and just all them. Cody in the crowd, like stop, just no more WWE superstars in the crowd for like. There just doesn't need to be a Raw guy in the SmackDown crowd, SmackDown guy in the Raw crowd. Like, I just don't like it. Personal thing, sure, maybe. Cody's also WWE champion. I can't believe neither world champion was on the show.
yeah, that was disappointing to me.
I don't know. I think
Especially-
if you're gonna do something like make sure to point out that somebody from another show is here watching, do it like they used to do, where they're just like in the back watching. Like
I would rather that than them in the crowd. I do not like them in the
Yeah.
crowd at all. And maybe it's because like we wrestle, but like the boys don't go out in the crowd like that in their 3-piece tailored suit to watch the show, no matter what.
right.
Like
Personally, I don't see
it's silly.
why they wouldn't have had him just on commentary.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a
For the
big
time that he was
deal.
showcased as someone spectating, like
Yeah.
I don't know, that's just weird. Why would you not have and
Like, oh,
and the
Cody
fact
just
that
happened
he's
to be
the
here.
champion, like it would make sense for him to hop on the mic for a minute
Yeah.
and talk about whatever the fuck they were talking about at the moment.
Also, don't love that The Rock just buried all the storylines. Like, went over, said, "All right, man, I love you, Cody,"
Yeah,
And
I
then
didn't really understand that.
and then advanced nothing with Roman.
The-
And
the-
so
The Rock does what The Rock wants.
he does, and sometimes it's to a detriment.
You see what
Mind
CW
games.
posted?
I think it's just
What'd you say,
mind
Devin?
games.
I hope it's mind games. I hope you're right. So, The Rock cut a promo at us NXT last night, right?
I
As
didn't
the
know he
show-
was on NXT. That's crazy.
Yeah, show was going off air. And he cussed a whole bunch in it. And on TV, they muted it. So CW on their YouTube channel uploaded the whole thing unedited. So he's saying fuck shit ass bitch, all that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
The Rock do what he wants.
I
You
think it's
do.
all mind games.
I hope so. I hope you're right, brother.
So more mind games. We had Wrestle Kingdom 19 happen. Devin, the only person probably that watched that. Was it good? Enjoyable?
It was enjoyable. I don't think there was a match on day one that really stood out that I can think of. And I said this in our group chat. It's been that way since Ishii stopped having singles matches on the show in Wrestle Kingdom, or really being on it at all for the most part. The Wrestle Dynasty was a much better show, wrestling wise. I thought I was excited for Shota Umino and Zack Sabre Jr. because I have gotten big on Zack Sabre Jr., but that match was pretty boring, and I don't think it was Zack Sabre Jr.'s fault. Shota Umino, I haven't watched a whole lot of his stuff. I did not watch a lot of New Japan last year at all. I know Shota Umino went with Mox for a while to learn, I don't think he learned anything from Mox because there is. I don't really think there's nothing there. He good looking kid, in good shape. He drives a weird motorcycle to the ring. I don't know. I like the pink glow sticks. I think that's fine. I don't know, but he just right now he doesn't have it for me. Yoda Tsuji and Jack Perry. I don't think was good. Or David Finlay. It was whatever. Jack Perry. I did not enjoy his match at all.
What?
Yeah, he did lose though, which was cool. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Who Jack Perry wrestle?
Sammy Guevara. I want to not. I do my best to not hate on Sammy Guevara on here because he's the big ICW guy. But brother, I just sometimes I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It's a good thing Goldust is his tag partner because I think Goldust's still amazing. Naito and Takahashi. That was pretty good. I did enjoy that. I still think Jordi and Jake need to go see what he wears out to the ring, his ring entrance or his ring attire, entrance attire. It's
Who?
hilarious.
I tried to find that and I couldn't find anything.
Hiromu
Is it
Takahashi.
Tekken related?
I've seen him wrestle before.
No, it's not Tekken. I'm not saying watch him wrestle. I'm saying watch what he wears out to the ring.
Oh, this specific night?
Yeah, well, yeah, he wore it both
Gotcha.
nights. Or he wore it. I don't know if he wrestled the second night. He wore it on New Year's Dash too. I don't even know how to explain what it is, but it's hilarious. That match was cool. Naito is like gone back to, like the Naito that I didn't care for, like when he wrestled Jeff Hardy at Wrestle Kingdom. Just like lazy, old. I didn't know Naito was like blind. Naito's vision was so bad in one eye that he had surgery in his other eye to make it worse, so they were equal.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to think of some other matches.
Well, we had
Wrestle Kingdom 9-1.
we had the
There you
IWGP Junior Tag Title ladder match that was won by
Oh, I forgot
Fujita
all
and
about that.
Eagles.
That was cool. That was a fun match. Not my favorite ladder match, but it was cool.
Jake and Jordy got that right, so good job, guys. Mayu Iwatani retained her IWGP Women's title against
Oh my god! I can't believe I forgot this. This match was actually
Zim.
great. Azumi, yeah, this match was great. This match was very, very. This was the best match of Wrestle Kingdom that wasn't Wrestle Dynasty.
Cody did get this wrong. El Fantasmo is your new television champion.
I did not expect that.
Nobody got that right, so good job on that. Takeshita is now the AEW International and Never Openweight champion as he defeated Shingo. We all got that right, except for everybody got that right. Dookie hurt.
Yes, I watched this. It was very early, like for only a couple minutes in. He did a senton, like over the post to the outside, and he tried to catch himself. As somebody, you hit somebody, you put your arms back like that.
Mm-hmm.
You try and take the flat back or whatever, stop yourself from hitting your head. Yeah, he put his arm back, dislocated his elbow doing it.
Good. El Desperado is now the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. So
yeah.
David Finlay lost his title to Yoda Tsuji, who is now the Global Heavyweight Champion, not to be confused with the World Heavyweight Champion. We all got that wrong. Naito did beat Takahashi. Me and Devin got that right. And then the World Championship, not to be confused with the Global Championship, Zack Sabre Jr. did beat Shota Umino to retain. Jordy got that wrong, so we all did pretty mid for this, not knowing anything. Cody went 4-5. Jake and Jordi went 5-4, and me and Devin went 6-3. So we'll be picking what, Royal Rumble next?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be there live and in living color.
All of us.
We'll be vlogging.
Cody will be our cameraman.
Yay.
So last thing that I want to talk about that popped up today for whatever reason. Jeff Hardy says he could be bigger than he could have been bigger than John Cena had he been living differently in his 20s and 30s. Do you think that is true?
Yes.
I do think that's true.
Jeff Hardy is like loved.
He is literally an enigma.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's still loved even with all the fuck ups. So imagine if he didn't do that.
Yeah, I have no problem believing that at all. No, I don't really want to believe it, but I do. And Jordi believes it for sure.
Oh.
Jordi doesn't even think John Cena's big now. Never was.
No. See, I'm hateful, not oblivious. I recognize that he's big and that the WWE universe is kind of blinded.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, don't want to be blinded in chains. So it's time for Jordi to tell us what we got wrong throughout the whole episode.
Yes, sir. So, just for the record, mango habanero was never a Doritos flavor.
What
It was
was
never
it?
a Doritos flavor. It was fiery mango, and there's no evidence that habanero was
God.
the spice.
No evidence. Come on.
No evidence. It's just spicy. The Magnus Archives RPG was actually released back in October of last year. What's releasing this year is a new campaign for that RPG,
Okay.
which will include new lore for the series.
Okay. All right.
Jacob, in the hit show Shameless, Mandy
Okay. Yep.
is the Milkovich sister. And lastly, and this one's really important. I need y'all to lock in and listen to my words, especially any fans listening to the episode. I am not doing anybody's taxes. Nobody's. Not even mine. Intuit's doing mine.
Will you tell that to people at work about me?
Tax evasion over here.
Tax evasion.
I'm doing my own taxes. I'm doing my own taxes on freeturbotax.com.
Same.
From my office chair.
Al Capone over here, reincarnated. All right.
Can't all be married.
Well, but hold on now. There is another thing.
Spit it out. Come on.
Sorry.
On. You got it. What's the name of the thing? Come on.
Kelsey Grammer was the Beast in all of the X-Men movies for like Last Stand and First Class and all that.
Bro, what are you talking about?
I was talking about Kelsey Grammer being the Beast, and you
Kelsey
were like,
Grammer? The guy who played Beast is the dude who was getting sucked off in Nosferatu.
Devin. The guy who played Beast was Kelsey Grammer.
That's not who we were talking about. Jake doesn't look like Kelsey Grammer, Beast.
That's what I said. I said he looks like Kelsey Grammer, Beast, and you're like, Kelsey Grammer was never the fucking Beast.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Kelsey Grammer was Hank McCoy.
X-Men: The Last Stand. Kelsey Grammer. Yes, Cody is correct.
What?
Yes. And he made a cameo in like one of the last movies. I don't remember which one. Oh, The Eternals. He was still Kelsey. He was still the Beast there.
He played Beast in The Last Stand, First Class, and Days of Future Past.
Yep.
Hold the fucking phone.
Yeah, I'm not lying to you, brother.
All right, while Devin's picks up his
Devin
brain,
probably
fucking.
Wow.
That fucks you up, Devin?
No, I get it, man.
Like, I get it. They're not amazing X-Men movies, but there's not many of those.
What movie? What movie was it?
There was 3 of them.
Yeah, there was Last Stand, First Class, and he made a cameo in The Eternals.
No,
I didn't
because
even
the
think
guy
it was
I'm looking right now. The guy I was talking about, Nicholas Hoult, the guy who gets sucked on in fucking Nosferatu, is the Beast in First Class. He plays Hank McCoy, Beast, in the 2000 film X-Men First Class. A role he reprised in later installments. What are we doing? What is going on?
Well,
Brother, it's on Screen Rant.
All right, well,
Kelsey Grammer reflects on being cast as Beast in Fox's
Well, Devin,
movies.
Devin
X-Men
goes-
First Class.
goes through it.
Or no. Okay, so this one's saying Nicholas Hoult was him in First Class.
Yeah.
well, there was 2 different versions, was there not?
The First Class
know.
now?
No,
What?
not of First Class, like of Beast.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to IMDb.
All right, while you guys argue over that, Kelsey Grammer was Beast. We're gonna take it home. Go follow us on Twitter at TopTerta, where we post updates to the podcast. Links to where you can go watch the podcast. Go subscribe to the YouTube because youtube.com/@TopTerta. We haven't gotten a subscriber in like 5 years, so please help us out with that.
That's crazy.
Spotify, go follow us, rate us. Go over there. You can watch us on Spotify. You can listen to us, whatever you want. And then you know what? The TikTok and the Twitter is me at the Beast now.
And as always, you can find me on Blue Sky at wise-bun or Instagram at wise_bun_.
At GingerbeardMan22, I'm pretty sure, on Blue Sky, and that's all you can find me on.
At _I'm just Jake on Twitter.
And Twitch.
Find me on Twitter at SexyWB. Find me on TikTok, DevyB5. Find me on Marvel Rivals, DevyB. Yeah, Aragorn was a descendant of Elros, Elrond's brother, and a member of the Half-Elves race. Half-Elves can choose to live as either a human or an elf. Bang.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan!
So from all of us at TopTerta, especially Kelsey Grammer as Beast in X-Men, I bid you guys a good morning, good afternoon, good night, and goodbye.
Bang. First, Last Stand, it was Kelsey Grammer. First Class, it was Nick Hoult.
Oh my god.
So you're both right.
Days of Future Past, it was also Kelsey Grammer, I think.
Yeah, so you were both right.
Days of Future Past is not Kelsey Grammer. I'm looking at that right now. It's Nicholas Hoult.
Well, there you go.
I knew I wasn't tripping.